New at 5, state lawmakers are trying to build momentum for new legislation to fight human trafficking. New laws around punishment for human trafficking in Oklahoma went into effect this month, and now a local legislator wants to do more for victims. Meanwhile, local organizations that work with victims say human trafficking is growing at a terrifying rate. Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us in the newsroom out in the field. Devin, you found out more about the legislative efforts and also what these organizations say they need to fight human trafficking.
Exactly, Nathan. I think it's really easy when you hear the words human trafficking to think like to those movies. It's far away, it's happening at night, not in my hometown, not in my school district. But from everybody I spoke to today, it's happening in places like much where I'm at right now, in neighborhoods, in parks, in homes, even on your child's own cell phone without you knowing.
To me, the message is that if you are trafficking in the state of Oklahoma, you are, in my opinion, you are the worst of the worst. You're the dirt bags that deserve to go to jail with life without parole.
State Senator Christie Gillespie was the co-author of a new law with Representative Stan May that makes human trafficking punishable by life without parole.
We aren't going to stand for it. You know, our number one job as government is to protect, and public safety is our number one job, especially the vulnerable.
Gillespie wants to build on that momentum with legislation in 2026 that would make victims of human trafficking eligible for the Oklahoma Promise, having their college or tech education fully funded.
We want to equip them with those skills so they can do that and so they can empower themselves to go out and help other people.
But the problem is getting worse, not better.
It's happening in our city. In Senate District 33 where I am, you know, I'm in Broken Arrow. It's happening everywhere in our state, and we need to be, you know, if you see something, say something.
I went to organizations that work with victims of human trafficking who want to communicate these needs to legislators and also inform the public.
Because we've had probably more than 200 come through here in a year.
It has blown up. Devin, like, it is huge. It is such a massive problem now.
Reports show more than 200 self-reported cases of human trafficking in 2024 alone. The top ways that happened was by the victim's family or through a child's cell phone.
Average age of entry is 12 to 14. Stats on trafficking are tough, and I'm not in love with stats just because a lot of these are self-report, and we're missing so many people that don't know they're being trafficked, and they're just going unnoticed. We're seeing elderly trafficking, and we just don't think of that as a person that could be targeted, and they absolutely are.
You would never allow a predator in your child's bedroom. However, you hand them technology and they're able to walk a predator in under your nose.
Organizations say they need more funds for victims and legislation with teeth to it, but that working with lawmakers on these bills is a good start.
Just recognizing that anybody can be a victim and doing education is imperative.
Those I spoke to today say a lot of victims don't actually realize they are human trafficking victims because of coercion. That's why they say education plays such an important role, and that the education on human trafficking can't come soon enough to children and schools. Live in Tulsa, covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
There are about a half dozen organizations in the Tulsa area that work with victims of human trafficking. We have helpful resources for people as well as hotline numbers for tips about human trafficking in this story on fox23.com.